In Genesis chapter 3, we have the history of the very first sin. Up until that point in time, God had created everything, and it was all perfect until man introduced sin into the world. And from that moment on, everything would no longer be as God had created and intended. And the world and mankind have suffered from the consequence of man's disobedience ever since. But there's another first in Genesis chapter 3. Genesis chapter 3 contains the first promise of the Savior. God says immediately following that very first sin that He is going to send a Savior, that He was going to do something about the mess we had gotten ourselves into. Jesus Christ would later fulfill this promise as He died on the cross to satisfy the penalty for our sin and set us free from sin and death. See, the message of the Bible, even from the very beginning, has been of a God of love and grace. A God who promised salvation without any prerequisite concerning the obedience of man. God offered us salvation when we were at our worst. The main theme of the Scriptures has never been man's obedience. It has always been God's grace, all the way back from Genesis chapter 3. This changes everything, because when you understand God's goodness in promising salvation, the Christian life then becomes a response to the goodness of God instead of a labor to earn His favor. A Christian is simply someone who has recognized the goodness of the God of the Bible in sending Jesus Christ to save us, and now lives their life in response to that goodness. It's not about a list of rules you need to follow. It's about a priceless gift that you've been given.